This man started a company that proves you can string failure after failure together and end up with a huge success. This man is Johnny Bryan Hunt. He's the founder of JB Hunt, which we've selected as the best stock amongst all the stocks that start with the letter J this week as part of our Invest $1,000 in each letter of the alphabet challenge. The origin of JB Hunt is a classic American tale of a boy born into the Great Depression who drops out of school at the age of 12 to go operate his uncle's sawmill and eventually ends up hauling and selling that lumber, a skill which turns out to be incredibly valuable. And despite being born into the Great Depression and dropping out of school barely knowing how to read or write, he decided to start a company, an auction company where he sold cattle, which also failed. Or did it? After all, it's where he met the woman he spent the rest of his life with, Janelle, the other J behind the JB Hunt Company. He next used his eye for opportunity on a trucking run when he saw some people in a rice field burning the rice hulls. So he started a transportation company to get those wasteful rice hulls to a place where they actually had value, in chicken houses. And this company also failed. At first, anyway. The rice hull company lost $19,000 right away, getting the company off to a rough start. But then one of his rice hull customers convinced him to buy 5 old tractors and 7 worn-out trailers. And with that, the JB Hunt we know today really started to take shape. This side business of trucking was being bankrolled by the rice hull business for quite a while. But after so much failure, things finally started to succeed, and the rice hull business was eventually sold off. In the late 80s, he found yet another business opportunity when the company started to team up its trucks with railroad trains, which at the time just wasn't done. Fast forward to today, and rail-to-road is a common practice, and JB Hunt has one of the world's largest fleets of intermodal transport. In 1995, JB stepped down from day-to-day activities and his chairman position, and then in 2004, after 35 years with the company, he retired completely. Now, companies are usually ruined when such a key figure steps down, but JB Hunt was built so well that it continued to thrive. The key point here is that while JB Hunt might look like a trucking company, which it is, at its core, it's a transportation company, which gives it a much more robust perspective on its business because they're built to adapt to change as it comes. Of course, they also checked all my financial boxes, like good return on equity, low to no debt, and excellent capital allocation, which is why we've decided to invest $1,000.18 into JB Hunt at $189.54 a share. Now the results so far are still a little bit rocky. Up to this point, we're lagging the S&P by just a bit. We're up 1.89%, while the market is up 4.62%. But I'm not worried. I think we'll catch up in the end.